Okay, so this is sort of the day after the big hurricane, and we did have some damage here. It took this big palm tree right out. Well, it just uprooted it, and you can see that. And broke the top off of it and everything. So we are trying to figure out if we can save it, or whether we just have to plant another one here. I was just telling them about the big palm tree that got uprooted, and I just wonder whether we could save it or have to, you know, just dig it up and plant a new one. And, yeah, he's pretty concerned about the palm tree going over and all. You know, he's been showing his. Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's get on with it. Let's get on with it. The things I did notice this morning that the clouds are moving in the right direction again. All the time that storm was coming up, they was moving in the wrong direction. When the sky moves in the wrong direction, it makes me think that things are not as how they should be. But now that the sky is moving in the right direction again, and the hummingbirds came back. They left for a little while, but they came back. So what I'm going to do today, and this is what I'm going to do today more than anything else. You're going to come hang out with me while I do this, or you're going to stay there with Mommy? It's entirely up to you to decide. I need me a little rampage to go up into the new shed there. And something Bill did that I liked a lot the other day. He made some step downs in his property, and he put some boards like this with a space between them. He poured dry concrete mix in between them and wet that, and it came out with an interesting texture, and it looked really good. And he did something kind of similar when he built his little horseshoe ring. He made a section around there and he did the same thing. So he got me thinking about that, and I was thinking that I could build me some forms here like I have done. And these forms that are in the middle are going to have to be trimmed, because see, these ones go all the way back to the wall, and those ones just go to the end of that board. So I'm going to have to trim out the shape of that board. I also think this board here doesn't seem to be flat up against the wall, so I'll consider that. But what I thought I might do is get them forms in place. I got this wire here to substitute for concrete wire. It's not exactly the same thing, but I think it'll. You know what that wire, when you put it in the concrete, does is it keeps the concrete from separating from itself, and kind of helps it to hold together. So I thought what I might do is attach, you know, cut those ramps, attach them down to the cross tie, cut me some little wire pieces, and then just fill this full of concrete mix without the water, and then wet it down and see what kind of texture I get for a little ramp. And my door opens above this line here, so as long as the concrete doesn't go above that, we'll be good. That door, it just comes right up above right there. So first thing I need is a pencil to mark out my little notches on these boards and cut that, and then I'm going to need some screws to screw it down, and then I can use my little grinder to cut that metal. And I'll put some side screws in and attach that to the metal, and that's the direction we're going in. So, another beautiful day here in the outskirts of Elberton, Georgia. We'll get right on with that.